RPG a Day 2023, and it's day 7. And the prompt for today is the smartest RPG you've played. I haven't played this one, but I thought about what I mean by smartest, and it's about elegant mechanics that give into the game. And therefore, the one that I'm going to go for is the Alien RPG from Free League, which I bought and I'm incredibly pleased with. And Chris keeps saying he's going to run it, and I've got to find time to take him up on that and play it. So, what is it that makes this really smart? Um, so, at its core, it's the same system that is my biggest shelf of shame game at the moment, Forbidden Lands. It's the same system that runs that. It's the same system for Tales of the Loop, and there's at least Coriolis, which I mentioned the other day. So it's that same basic system. It's based on D6s. I haven't got them down, but I do have uh, alien specific D6s. So what I like about this is you're rolling. The better you are at something, the more D6s you're rolling. You're looking to roll a 6 on a 6-sided dice. So it gives you an idea of how easy it is to do that. So these are the standard alien dice, and if you roll a 6 on it, if you roll 1 6, you've succeeded in that. If you roll multiple 6s, you get bonuses to that. It's not very clever. It's elegant, but it's not very clever. What I really like about Alien is you have stress dice, and he said trying to move these around so you can see them. So stress dice. Um, at various points you have to take stress, but you have the option to add stress, um, because stress dice go into your pool, and if you roll a 6 on a stress dice, then you also succeed at the thing. So you are rolling more dice. You're frosty. You're alert. You're more in tune. You're more alert. You're more awake. The interesting thing is you can't take stress dice out. Now, the downside of stress dice is you can see some of these have got face huggers on them. That's on the 1. If you roll a face hugger, you panic, or you can panic. And depending on how stressed you are, and then on other dice rolls, bad stuff can happen. You can have a tick. You can have a little minor panic and just freeze for a minute. Or you can drop your weapon and run screaming if you are really stressed and you've had a really bad day and something's really scary. And I just think, like, I like the sanity mechanic in Call of Cthulhu. It's been copied a lot over a long time, and it's really nice. The fact that you can have a character that is mentally fragile as well as physically fragile. Conan, I've got to mention Conan because Jack is watching these and likes it every time I mention Conan. Conan has resolve and mental trauma, which you have to recover from. So you can be taken out of action in Conan that way as well. The thing that's nice about Alien, the thing that I really like, is the fact that a small amount of stress is a bonus, is really good. Um, the other thing that I think is really smart is if somebody has a total meltdown, any characters that can view that character having a total meltdown, they have to make a test to see if they're going to take stress as well. That's clever. People's fear, people feed off one another's fear. Really, really like that about the game. So like that's the reason that this came to mind. That's why I think it's a really good way of achieving a kind of horror sci-fi alien type game in a way that kind of, I know there was a fiendishly complex 1990s Aliens game. Those kind of games are a little bit too mechanic. This is mechanical. These are simple. It's very easy to do, so you can stay in the moment, but yet you've got something mechanical that's up in that. The other thing that I really like about Alien is there are two specific ways of running it in the book itself. So one of them is what they call cinematic, and one of them is campaign. And campaign is what it sounds like. It's designed to be run over multiple game sessions so you can get to know the characters. Characters aren't likely to die that quickly or that easily, although I'm fairly confident that can happen. So that's nice, because otherwise an Alien RPG is going to be destined for one shots. Cinematic is specifically destined for one shots. That's what it's designed to do. I say one shot, you will get, I think, Chariot of the Gods, which is the first published scenario. I've talked to people who reckon about 3 sessions to run it, but it's short, it's brutal. The chances are your character is going to die and you're going to end up picking up an NPC and playing that instead. Characters are expected to have goals which don't line up with one another. You know, if you think about Aliens, and hopefully I'm not giving spoilers for a movie that's that old, but in Aliens, you've got characters that just want to get everybody home safely. You get characters that want to wipe all the aliens out, and you have a character that wants to get at least one egg off the planet and back so they can sell it. Um, those motivations are baked into the characters, so you will have characters not necessarily in a PvP situation, you know, actually fighting one another, but you'll have them working against one another, and I like that as well. So yeah, Alien, I haven't played it yet, Chris. I promise we'll find a Sunday, we'll do it. But yeah, it's a game I really, really want to play. And when I saw the prompt smart, I just thought, yeah, it really is. It's really clever. It's elegant. I really like it. So anyway, that's day 7, Smartest RPG, and yeah, I will be back with more RPG a day tomorrow. Until then, have a good day.